Hello, welcome to Create with Leah. Today I would like to talk about my experience on creating a shop on Etsy vs Shopify. So I opened up my shops both on Etsy and also Shopify, and now I would like to share my experience. My name is Leah and welcome to my channel. So let's get started. To be honest, when I first started with my digital product selling shop, I obviously started with Etsy, not with Shopify. Basically, I already had few digital products at hand and I was thinking where to sell. I was thinking about Etsy, Shopify and also Gumroad. Actually, my first choice was Gumroad, but then when I did some research, people were saying that Shopify and Gumroad are not going to bring you any traffic. So you have to, if you want to test new products, you have to go for Etsy. So I decided to sell on Etsy. And that's true. I set it and forget it until I made my first sale on Etsy. I didn't do anything. I just quickly published my product and that's it. But you can't do that with Shopify, because with Shopify it's a standalone shop and you have to bring the traffic yourself. So that's the number one point. Etsy brings you the traffic because Etsy is a marketplace, while Shopify will not bring you traffic and you have to bring the traffic to Shopify because it's a standalone shop. Next point number 2. Etsy is very easy to get started with. With its quick store setup, it's easy and beginner friendly. So if you are totally new to the world of digital products and selling online, it's better you get started with Etsy because it's easy to set up your shop, like very quick, and you can launch in a day. While with Shopify, there is some kind of learning curve, and also Shopify offers you a huge variety of e-commerce tools. I mean, when you're just starting and if you are just a beginner, there are not so many tools you're gonna use because you don't really know what tools you need to use. Like for example, when I first started my Shopify, I didn't know what apps to use. There have been so many apps and I didn't know which app is good and which is not, and why do I need that app anyway. While on Etsy, you don't have to think about that. You have everything already integrated in your shop. You don't have to get like separate apps and think about the speed of your website. You don't have to think about it. You just upload your products and that's it. Point number 3. Etsy is free of charge. I mean, there is nothing free in this world, and Etsy charges its transaction fees, these fees, that fees, VAT fees, etc. But you don't have to pay on monthly basis to Etsy, while you have to pay to Shopify, because Shopify is a subscription-based kind of platform, so you have to pay on monthly basis. But it's not very expensive. I think it's about $12 or $14. I just paid for the whole 3 years, because if you pay for 3 years, you pay less on monthly basis. And then you just focus on selling your products rather than paying the fees to Shopify. So Shopify is a subscription-based platform, while Etsy is not. It's free of charge. I think Etsy also offers something on monthly basis, but that includes some features like a big banner or big featured product or some credit on Etsy ads. Another thing is Etsy ads. That's point number 4. Etsy has its own built-in Etsy ads that it advertises your products to its built-in audience. So you kinda get advantage of advertising just on Etsy, and you don't have to go for Pinterest ads or Facebook ads, but just advertise within Etsy, because Etsy, again, it's a marketplace with 70 billion active buyers. Can you imagine that? 70 billion active buyers. While with Shopify, you can advertise, but that's going to be outside advertisement, not like internal Shopify ads. It's going to be Pinterest ads, TikTok ads, Facebook ads, whatever ads you advertise on, you will send the traffic to your Shopify. But there are some ways to bring free traffic to your Shopify with blogging. So you can actually write a blog, and I mean, you can write blog like every week and so, and pin it to Pinterest, and then you will bring traffic from Pinterest and traffic from blogging from Google, and that's a free traffic for you. While you can't really do that on Etsy. I mean, you can pin your products on Pinterest and then bring the traffic to Etsy, but you can't really blog. I mean, you have to blog outside of Etsy and then send traffic to your Etsy shop. But then, I mean, Etsy is a marketplace at the end of the day. So if you bring the outside traffic to Etsy, you know, people who actually intended to buy products from you, they might change their mind when they see competitors' products. Maybe somebody else's planner is more compelling to that buyer, and they going to switch to the competitor's product instead of buying yours. So that's a risk, that's a little risk in there. Point number 5, Etsy vs Shopify. Which one is limited, restricted, and which one is not? So basically, Shopify, you are the owner of that shop. You have the full ownership, while with Etsy, you don't really have the full ownership. And Etsy can, you know, ban you or, you know, shut down your shop any time. So that happened to me twice actually. Once for Christmas sale in 2020 and second time for Black Friday sale in 2021. So first time when it happened, a customer reached out to me via Instagram and they told me, you see Leah, I can't buy anything from your shop because you don't have a buy button. So I thought, why don't I have a buy button? And when I reached out to Etsy, apparently my identification that I gave to them was blurry and they wanted me to give a clearer version of my ID, and until I do that and until they verify it, my shop wouldn't have a buy button. So I lost the Christmas sale, and last year I lost the Black Friday sale because for some reason they just decided to shut down my shop, and I wasn't sure why they did that. And by the time I reached out to them and asked them what happened, they didn't even give me any answer. They just decided to open my shop without giving any explanation. But then I lost Black Friday sale. So this will never happen with you if you have a Shopify store, but then you have to bring the traffic yourself, and you have more like ownership control with Shopify. So that's point number 5. And the last point is payments. How do you get paid with Etsy vs Shopify? So both of them, they have their own payment system. Like Etsy has Etsy payments and Shopify has Shopify Pay. But with Shopify you have some other options like connecting your Stripe account or PayPal account, so people directly can buy with Stripe or PayPal. But then the thing is, you will get charged transaction fee twice, because transaction fee from Shopify, I mean, it depends on your subscription. So I have the cheapest subscription, which is like $14 every month, while if you have $97 subscription, I think you don't pay any transaction fee. I mean, I will switch to that if I start earning a decent amount on Shopify, but till then I have to pay transaction fee. And if I connect my Stripe and PayPal, I will pay transaction fee to Stripe and to Shopify, to PayPal and to Shopify. So I'll pay twice the transaction fee. While now, because Shopify collects the transaction fee, they just release the money back to my bank account without extra charge. That's why I stick to Shopify Pay. Now, when it comes to Etsy, again, Etsy payments do the same thing as Shopify. And the good thing about Etsy payments, you can get paid, every day if you want to. The same with Shopify, you can get paid every day. or you can get paid once a week or once a month. It's up to you, you decide. Well, with Stripe, for example, you don't really have this option unless you live in the US. I think you have to wait for 3 days minimum to get paid. With PayPal, you get paid immediately, of course. In some countries though, there is no Etsy payment. So what do you do in that case? You get paid to your PayPal. So I have two shops. One is with PayPal, another one with Etsy payments. The one that we turned into PayPal payments is because I've been getting paid with euro, then I moved to British pounds, and Etsy didn't offer any solution for that. The only solution we had was PayPal, and it's basically instant money. So money come in every day, every second, every minute. The moment customer pays, you get paid immediately without waiting. But then again, you have to pay a transaction fee for Etsy and transaction fee for PayPal, so you pay twice. Like the other day, I got paid like $100, but then from that $100, I owed some money to Etsy, plus PayPal took, I think, about up to $7. So I got, at the end of the day, $93. From $93, I think around $3 or maybe another $5 I have to pay to Etsy. So I'm left with 85 or something. I mean, if you're selling a digital product that you don't really have to sit down and do it with your hands, it's not like handmade jewelry or something, then it's okay. I mean, it's $85 profit, right? So it's not bad. That's all for today. I hope you like this content. If so, please don't forget to like and subscribe. My name is Leah and this is Create with Leah. Goodbye for now.